Hey, what's up, Reefers? This is Molina fam again here with another video. Thank you guys for liking, commenting, subscribing to our channel. A lot of you guys watching our videos aren't subscribed. Please make sure you subscribe to our channel. Let's get to 500. I still got that giveaway coming up. All right, guys, so let's make sure that if you're watching our videos, you hit the like, comment, subscribe button, and we get to 500 so we can have that giveaway of that little 5-pack SPS beginner coral pack I'm giving out. All right, guys. On this video, guys, I'll just be talking a little bit about my lighting. I know I haven't posted like in 2 weeks, but I got really inspired over the weekend while watching the Worldwide Corals video on Jason Spock's coral farm that he has in his basement. Real beautiful tanks that he has. Those big tubs of coral that he has growing under black box LEDs, and it kind of motivated me knowing that black box LEDs could take you a long way. You know, we get used to all the bells and whistles on the newer equipment, which is nice, you know, to play with ramping and dimming up channels in our lights, and having that nice sunset effect on our tanks. But we forget that before that, the basics were on and off timers, and people grew beautiful tanks with just regular lighting. Well, not regular, but you had the metal halides and just on and off switches on T5s and stuff like that. And as you guys can see here in my tank, this 75, I have two of the Flyson 20 long LEDs, two of the Popular Grow LED bars from eBay, and I have 4 LetNet strip lights from Amazon, and the tank looks great. All right, I'm not running the T5s for now. It's just too much light. I think I'm getting too much par in the tank. I had to move 2 corals from here and put them over in one of the 60 breeders that I have over on this side. But that just goes to show you that these lights do put out a lot of par and a lot of light, and there's coral that can't take it. All right, but yeah, I felt real inspired by it, seeing how he grows all that coral that he has for sale, and it's just growing all over the place. He said he was running those lights for about 4 years now, and he had no issue with them. All right, as you guys can see on this tank here, this 60 breeder, I'm running 2 of the Flyson 16-inch LEDs. I have this one running about an 85, where I kind of have it dialed in, and a 5% whites. This one's just running 85% blues. I have the whites cut down, and you guys can see how everything's growing in here. Everything's nice and puffy. Everything looks good. I really love this section of the tank, how it looks, with everything growing and all the mushrooms on this side. I kind of gotta be fragging them all the time. You guys can see how they get on the bottom here. They're growing on this side too, and they're all on the underside behind this rock and stuff. But you guys can see that those lights do work. And they grow coral, you know, and that's what we want. We want our lights to grow coral. We don't want them for anything else. All right, Jason Fox also mentioned that he uses reef crystals, Instant Ocean reef crystals. I use the purple bucket because it kind of goes with what I grew, my alkalinity measurements in my tank, which is between 8 and 9. All right, I know reef crystals come at a little bit of a higher DKH, but whichever one you go with, you can't go wrong. Instant Ocean's been part of the reefing hobby for many years, decades, and it's used in public aquariums as one of the best salts that they use to keep those million or whatever type tank gallon of tanks they have, which are huge tanks at public aquariums. All right, and it's been in the hobby for a long time, so that's what I've been using since I started, and I'm gonna keep using it till, you know, I can't be in the hobby anymore. But as you guys can see, just this basic this basic biperspectral light's been growing my coral here. All right, and I've only run it at 80% blue. All right, you guys can see how everything's getting it's growing. Okay, everything's doing just fine. All right, like I've said, I've told you in my other videos that I did run Hydra 32s and AA Prime 16s. I'm running one here. Okay, can knock this little light. All right, you see how it's growing these corals in my sump. Okay, and it works. With the price of this light, I could buy 2 of the fluorescent lights that are gonna do the same thing. All right, the only thing with the AI Prime is that you do get to mess with the channels and put it on a sunrise sunset effect on your tank, which is a good thing, you know. Everything else in my system, guys, as you guys know, I keep it simple. I run tap water. I make my own alkalinity mix. All right, I cook it in the oven, baking soda, and turn it into soda ash. The only thing I do buy is the bionic calcium. I do buy that in the 5-gallon bucket, and I use that as my calcium source. But for my alkalinity, I make my own. All right, I do run a Trident. Make sure that everything in my tank, the parameters are nice and stable. I run my alkalinity between 8 and 9, calcium between 420 and 450, magnesium between 1350 and 1400. Phosphates do run in this tank, in these 3 tanks, about when I test out of my sump, and I've tested 0.6 or 9 and on phosphates, and nitrates were about 10 or something like that. But that's what my tanks run. I don't usually test for those measuring as much. I just go by how the coral look. All right, and that's what I based. If I feed more or go down on the feedings, or if I see any unwanted algae and stuff. But as you guys can see here in my tank now, all right, the fluorescent lights just cut down. All right, you guys can see. All right, it just turned off, and I have the popular grow and the net lights for right now, and I get a beautiful pop in my coral. All right, you guys can see I don't have any of like nuisance hair algae or anything like that. That's even if that's with me using tap water. Okay, I don't see any nuisance algae or anything like that. Just the normal regular algae that you get on the glass when you don't clean it. All right, I am getting growth on my coral with the lights that I'm using, and it's looking good. Okay, look at the Montes here. I have that red coming back on the edges of this Monte on the right. Used to be had red in it. All right, before it had a bunch of red, it was a grafted Monte, and the color went away. But it looks like it's coming back. It looks real nice. I love this other Monte here in the middle. It's like orange and like purple rim. You can't see it here on the camera. It's not picking it up as well on the iPhone, but it's a beautiful color. All right, guys. So yeah, guys, this is my video. Okay, for today. I just felt real inspired by the worldwide corals Jason Fox coral farm over the weekend, and you know, it's just stuff like that you see, and keeps you motivated to keep this hobby going. You have your ups and downs, your struggles dealing with summer, the heat, depending on where your tanks are at. If they're inside, you're perfectly fine if you have an AC, but here in my garage, I had to move my stuff out this way, and you know, I have a lot more room to work with, but it's just the heat that kind of sucks in the garage. But with the chillers, everything's been doing good, and everything's been running fine. If you guys have any questions on my system, let me know. you know, I'll be happy to answer it in the comment section. And let you guys know what I'm doing with my tanks, right? I keep my stuff real basic. You guys know that I run overflow boxes with the U return. Been using those things since early 2000s when I got in the hobby, and they've been working perfectly fine, and I don't see why I have to change them or drill holes in my tank and stuff like that. Alright, so I keep it real basic. Tap water, instant ocean, old school overflow boxes, and black box LEDs. Alright guys, and as you guys can see, everything is growing. Well guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. That way we hit the algorithm, have our videos show up in people's feed that are interested in watching reef tank videos. Okay, a lot of you guys watching aren't subscribed, so please make sure you subscribe, guys. And then until next time, Molina fam out. Peace.